Graduates and guests, our ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. Please find your seats at this time. Remember to use the QR code on the scoreboard to access the graduate recognition booklet. And look for your graduate on the Jumbotrons as they emerge from the tunnels and walk onto the graduate platforms. But now, please direct your attention to the right field tunnel, because here come the Angel Strike Force with T-shirts and our CSULB mascot, LB. Graduates and guests, our ceremony will begin in just a couple of moments. Please take your seats at this time. Remember to use the QR code on the scoreboard to access the graduate recognition booklet, and watch for your graduate to appear on the Jumbotrons as they walk across the graduate platforms. Graduates and guests. Graduates and guests, the CSULB College of the Arts commencement ceremony begins with our recognition that we gather today on the land of the Tongva, Gabrielino, and Ahashiman-Waneno nations. The Los Angeles Basin is part of the community of these first peoples who have lived and continue to live here. We recognize the Tongva and Ahashiman nations and their spiritual connection to the ocean and the land as the first stewards and the traditional caretakers of the area we now call Long Beach. As we begin, we thank them for their strength, perseverance, and resistance. Now please direct your attention to the right outfield tunnel and the Jumbotron screens. Leading today's processional is Karen Kleinfelder, former director for the School of Art, program head for art history, and distinguished professor of art history. Today, she adds yet another title to her list of service within our college, Commencement Ceremony Grand Marshal. Our graduates march in tonight to the accompaniment of the Bob Cole Conservatory Brass Ensemble, seated on the field beside our commencement stage. Immediately behind our Grand Marshal are the College of the Arts graduate students, celebrating the completion of their Master of Arts, Master of Fine Arts, or Master of Music degrees. As our graduates walk across the graduate platforms, each of them will have the opportunity to be featured on the stadium Jumbotrons. Master's degree candidates. Graduates from the School of Art. Graduates from the Department of Dance. Graduates from the Department of Design. graduates from the Department of Film and Electronic Arts. Graduates from the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. Graduates from the Department of Theater Arts. Graduates and guests, joining us now on the field to recognize and honor the CSULB College of the Arts graduating class of 2023 are today's speakers, as well as leaders and dignitaries from our college, our university, and the CSU system. Once again, Grand Marshal Karen Kleinfelder leads the way. She is joined by Min Yao, Vice President for Information Technology, Chris Fowler, Chief of Staff for the President, Kerry Johnson, Associate Vice President for Undergraduate Studies, Jody Cormack, Vice Provost for Academic Studies and Dean of Graduate Studies, Jeremy Arnold, Director of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music, Adam Moore, Chair of the Department of Film and Electronic Arts, Jeff Cook, Chief Communications Officer, Paul Baker Prindle, Director of the Carolyn Campagna Kleefeld Contemporary Art Museum, Daniel Montoya, Vice President for University Relations and Development, Scott Appel, Vice President for Administration and Finance, Beth Lesson, Vice President for Student Affairs, Shauna McKeever, University Counsel, Tanya Cummings, Interim Associate Dean for the College of the Arts, Kurt Brower, President of the CSULB Alumni Council, Jennifer Ya Nelson, 2023 California State University Honorary Degree recipient, Wenda Fong, Chair of the CSU Board of Trustees, Philip Lim, 2023 California State University Honorary Degree recipient, Isaac Julian, President of Associated Students Incorporated, Anthony Burns, Chair of the Department of Theater Arts, Deborah Satterfield, Chair of the Department of Design, Lori Gatlin, Director of the School of Art, Betsy Cooper, Chair of the Department of Dance, Colleen Dunnigan, Interim Associate Dean for the College of the Arts, Ann Desmura, Interim Dean for the College of the Arts, Karen Sissom-Gunn, Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, Jane Close Connolly, President of California State University, Long Beach. In 2018, the university adopted a new alma mater with lyrics by Christian Valdez and music by Kyle Gabriel, composed when both were students in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. To perform it for you today, please welcome Natalie Gonzalez, a member of the 2021 graduating class of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music. She is accompanied by the Bob Cole Conservatory Brass Ensemble, led by Rick Espinoza, Interim Associate Director of Bands.
Home to scholars, artists, dreamers, all are welcome here. Maker of tomorrow's leaders, now and through the years. Love for all that came before us, in our hearts we hold. Always honor truth and justice, always black and gold. Rise and innovate forever, ever higher reach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach. Rise and innovate forever, ever higher reach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach. All our lives we shall remember beautiful Long Beach.
I serve as interim dean of the College of the Arts. Good evening. My name is Anne Desmura. I am pleased to welcome you to this evening's ceremony. Let's begin our celebration together by giving a big thank you to our Bob Cole Conservatory Brass Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Rick Espinosa. Thank you all. And a thank you as well to Natalie Gonzalez for inspiring us with her performance of our alma mater. Leading the processional this evening as our ceremony grand marshal was Professor Karen Kleinfelder. Karen has been a deeply influential and important figure within the School of Art, the College of the Arts, and the university. She is a noted and internationally respected art historian and served for several years as director of the School of Art. She is a recipient of a National Endowment for the Humanities Fellowship, but the honor which has held the most meaning for her is her CSULB Distinguished Faculty Teaching Award. Karen, thank you for your exceptional service to CSULB and most importantly to our students. California State University Long Beach is a remarkable institution. To help illustrate that, I am pleased to share this video with the family and friends in attendance today. Our graduates already know what a special and transformative space CSULB is, and this video captures our commitment to diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, along with the spirit of determination, creativity, possibility, and service that permeates the beach and has inspired the dreams of our students for more than 70 years. We celebrate both CSULB and you today. On behalf of the College of the Arts, I wish to welcome all of you, our graduates and your guests, to this momentous occasion. Today, we gather in recognition of your academic, artistic, creative, and scholarly achievements, a well-deserved celebration of our CSULB College of the Arts community. On this joyous day, let us acknowledge all of the members of our community that have helped make this moment possible for you, our graduates. During your time at the university, College of the Arts, faculty and staff have worked side by side with you, discovering innovative ways to turn challenges into creative learning pathways. Much of your work together took place during a time of tremendous uncertainty. Our College of the Arts faculty, staff, and students maneuvered through electrifyingly rapid changes of instruction, the halls and Zooms of academia. Throughout it all, the College of the Arts faculty and staff have been fierce, creative, inclusive, equitable, generous, innovative, energized, and engaged, all with the goal of creating for you extraordinary educational and artistic opportunities, at least half of which took place in the middle of a global pandemic. College of the Arts, faculty and staff, our heartfelt thanks for your resounding brilliance. Please stand if you are able to do so. Graduates and guests, please join me in honoring these remarkable people, the College of the Arts faculty and staff. Woo-woo! 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 Thank you, thank you. Now, let us recognize the family, friends, coworkers, and loved ones of our graduates. Many of you family members sent your students to CSULB only to have them return home well before completion of their studies, spending the pandemic years turning your dining rooms into dance studios. Bedrooms became rehearsal and recording rooms for instrumentalists, singers, and actors. Kitchens were used for theatrical makeup lessons, design experiments, and lighting workshops. Backyards, bathrooms, and more became labs. Parks and living rooms became artist, designer, and filmmaker workshops. Projects were devised and assigned via Zoom and created in apartments, on street corners, and in cars until we were able to safely reopen our spaces and welcome all of our students back in person. The generosity and support our indefatigable graduates received from you during that time will be forever cherished. Guests, please stand if you are able to do so and be acknowledged. Graduates, please join me in applauding and recognizing your families, friends, and loved ones for their support of you. Thank you. Thank you. As for the ceremony today, we extend our thanks to the entire university commencement team who worked diligently to make this celebration possible, and a heartfelt thank you to our sign language interpretation team joining us from Bob Murphy Access Center, Julia Varick and Stephanie Eisman. Please join me in thanking them for ensuring more of our family, friends, students, and graduates are able to fully experience today's ceremony. Thank you. Graduates, this evening we inhabit this Coliseum, usually reserved for celebrating athletic excellence and world-class sporting competitions, to honor your excellence and world-class potential as artists, designers, educators, scholars, and creators. Your resilient and dedicated work during your time at the beach stands as evidence to the world and to you that you make a difference, that you will seize the next challenge, that you have become the change makers of tomorrow. Your voices are clear, your skills are sharpened, your innovative spirit is now unleashed. Art inspires, art transforms, art confounds, art heals. Embrace your mission and do know along the way that you will fall and you will pick yourself back up because you have learned resilience. You will fail and you will accept that failure as you know it will make you wiser. You will despair, and the despair with the morning will make you more appreciative of the beauty that surrounds you and is within you. You will follow only to discover that you are leading. Trust in yourself to forge a just, equitable, and inclusive future filled with light. We look forward to experiencing your songs, ideas, stories, dances, lessons, designs, theories, writings, and stunning art. We look forward to being radically transformed by your gifts. We could not be more proud of the generous artists, designers, scholars, educational experts, and creative individuals you have become. We are so very pleased that you have entrusted your education to us. It is a profound honor to have shared this time with you on your journey to change the world for the better. Thank you, graduates, and congratulations on your mighty achievement. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first guest speaker of the evening, Isaac Julian, President of the CSULB Associated Students Incorporated.
Hello, Long Beach State. Make some noise. We did it. So, my name is Isaac Julian, and as President of Associated Students Incorporated for the 2022-23 academic year, it is an honor to serve you and address you at your commencement ceremony in celebration of you and your accomplishments. On behalf of ASI and student government, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the resilient class of 2023, as well as my gratitude to the dedicated faculty, administrators, and staff who fostered our minds and souls. Thank you for all you continue to do. As a first-generation student, I came to the university facing challenges navigating the higher education system while balancing life responsibilities. Like some of you, I wanted to find that sense of belonging and community. And if I'm being quite honest, however, I didn't know where to start. Many of you, like me, are the first to attend university. If that's not hard enough, we also had to endure something that no one else had ever experienced before, navigating the uncharted waters of the pandemic. Before the shutdown, it was hard to find our footing on campus, but once we did go into shutdown, it was nearly impossible to get the events, the connections, and most importantly, the sense of community that we get on campus. However, that didn't stop me from trying. I got involved with ASI, and I'm proud to say that we have been able to serve our campus community in the last 4 years that we've been here. We've been able to create programs such as the Online Student Success Program that helps provide some financial relief to students during the pandemic. Through student advocacy and outreach, and by using your voice, we ensured that our grading system stayed the same and that no pluses or minuses were implemented. And this year, we embarked on our biggest legacy yet, the future you, and re-envisioning what it looks like, helping to support our students for future generations to come. But those aren't the only accomplishments we've made. As graduates from the College of the Arts, you put an incredible amount of effort into earning your degrees, and you should feel immensely proud of your accomplishments, because each one of you had a different journey to get here, to this moment. Many of us face obstacles in expressing our voice in a society that fails to recognize our point of view, on top of managing the delicate balance between work, school, and mental health. Despite the difficulties that we endured here at Long Beach State, we learned the significance of resilience and the strength of community. And because of this, I have no doubt that every one of you have practiced perseverance and growth, each day earning your degree. You are ready for the world. As you embark on the next path of your journey, I urge you to embrace the challenges to overcome, drawing strength from them. Your experiences have shaped you into the remarkable individuals you are today. Now you are uniquely positioned with these skills to make a difference in the world however you choose to express yourself. You hold the power to inspire change in your communities, neighborhoods, and cities. The world needs your voice, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what you do with it. You must remember that your degree is not just a document, but a testament of your hard work and accomplishments. It represents the values and beliefs that you hold dear and the potential that you have. This milestone is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter, full of endless opportunities to discover. You have already made your impact here at Long Beach State, and now's the time to honor all that you have achieved. Thank you for your dedication, class of 2023, and congratulations. You did it.
Thank you, Mr. Julian, for everything you have contributed to our community, and congratulations on your graduation. College of the Arts graduates, today is a symbol of your transition from CSULB students to CSULB alumni. To welcome you into the ever-growing and active community of former Beach grads, it is my pleasure to introduce Kurt Brower, the president of the Alumni Council. Mr. Brower received his master's in public administration from CSULB in 2000 and is a proud parent of a President Scholar alum from the College of Engineering class of 2015. Kurt has been with the city of Newport Beach for more than 30 years and currently serves as the senior buyer for the city, supervising the central warehouse and overseeing the procurement of goods and services for the entire municipality. Welcome, Mr. Brower.
Thank you, Dean Zamora, and congratulations to the class of 2023. It is truly an honor to be here with you today. As a Beach alum, an alumni parent, and a fellow human just trying to navigate our complicated world, I have a sense of what it took for all of you to get here. What you've accomplished is nothing short of extraordinary. And because it's been a number of years since my own graduation, I can also say with some certainty that your time at the beach has shaped your future in more ways than you could have ever imagined. But you will discover that for yourselves in good time. For now, just know that as you receive your degrees today, you become part of an impressive and influential alumni community that is more than 365,000 members strong. These people, these previous generations of alumni, helped enrich your college experience, and I hope that when you are able, you will share your time and talents with the students who now come after you. I want to personally thank all of you who have already made your first financial contribution to the university as alums as part of the 2023 class gift. I encourage you to stay connected to your alma mater in the ways that are most meaningful and rewarding to you. Fortunately, that's easier to do and much more enjoyable now that we have the extraordinary Anna W. Nye Alumni Center to come back to. Once again, on behalf of CSULB alumni, I would like to congratulate all of you, as well as your families and friends, on this truly incredible accomplishment. And remember, you will always have a home at the beach. As we like to say, the beach is for life. Thank you, go beach, and go class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Brower. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce Wenda Fong, Chair of the California State University Board of Trustees. Ms. Fong has been a groundbreaking force within the television and broadcast industry for more than 40 years. She was generous enough to share her story and an incredibly inspiring speech last year as our College of the Arts commencement speaker. This year, she is here representing the Board of Trustees as we honor two outstanding and truly inspiring CSULB alums. Hello and welcome.
Thank you, Dean Desmira. Welcome, class of 2023. On behalf of the California State University Board of Trustees, I would like to extend an enthusiastic and heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2023. Today, we celebrate you and all the hard work, perseverance, and scholarship that brought you here. Just a few short years ago, you set your sights on earning a degree, and now that goal is a reality. Make sure to pause every now and then to take it all in. You will undoubtedly look back on this occasion for many years to come, filled with a well-earned sense of pride in your accomplishments, and maybe even a sense of relief for attaining a goal that at times might have been more than a little daunting. As numerous forces upended our world, you held firmly onto your dreams and persisted in your studies through challenges none of us could have foreseen or imagined. You have, by necessity, developed and demonstrated skills far beyond your academic work that will ensure your continued success, resilience, flexibility, resourcefulness, patience, and tenacity. Your resolve shines brightly as a symbol of hope and optimism. It is admirable and inspiring. Of course, you did not do this journey alone. We also recognize the faculty who deepened your knowledge and enabled you to see the world from new perspectives. We acknowledge the counselors, tutors, advisors, librarians, coaches, and support staff who championed you at every turn. And we especially appreciate the family, the friends, and loved ones who encouraged you, uplifted you, and supported you along the way. Please remember to thank all of these important people and let them know how much their support means. With this rite of passage that we call commencement, you will join a dynamic global network of more than 4 million California State University alumni. They are a remarkable force of good, and I am certain that your addition will multiply their contributions to our communities, to our state, and to our nation. I ask that you use that knowledge, skills, and personal qualities you developed at Cal State Long Beach to work for justice, to seek opportunities to foster equity, and to always uplift and empower others. Stay connected to your campus and look for ways to give back. Support future generations who aspire to follow in your footsteps. As you step boldly into the future, I know I speak for every member of the California State University community when I express our collective pride in your perseverance and success. So again, congratulations, class of 2023. It is now my distinct pleasure to honor two distinguished CSU Long Beach alumni who have experienced extraordinary success in their respective fields. Philip Lim, will you please join me at the podium? Born in China, Philip Lim is the head of a global fashion empire who emerged as a key figure in New York City's wave of Asian American designers in the early 2000s. The son of a seamstress and a professional poker player, Philip remembers at a very early age directing his mother as she made his clothes. His family came to America when he was 2 years old after fleeing the genocide in Cambodia, and he grew up in the Orange County suburbs. Philip's only connection to fashion was through MTV music videos, his voracious love of vintage clothes, and his upbringing in a region where skate and surf subcultures were born. In 1998, Philip received a bachelor's degree in family and consumer services right here at Cal State Long Beach with a focus on fashion merchandising. By the age of 31, Philip and his business partner, Wen Zhou, founded 3.1 Philip Lim with the goal of bringing a cool, easy, chic wardrobe to the modern global citizen. The fashion brand now boasts 11 freestanding stores in cities around the world: New York City, Waikiki, Tokyo, South Korea, and Shanghai, and can be found in over 300 points of destination across 50 countries. Noteworthy fans of the brand include Michelle Obama, Beyonce, Michelle Yeoh, Priyanka Chopra, Jennifer Lopez, Lewis Hamilton, Katie Holmes, and Solange Knowles. To this point in his illustrious career, Philip has been recognized with the Council of Fashion Designers of America's Accessory Designer of the Year Award, the CFDA Swarovski Award for Menswear, and the Council Swarovski Award for Women's Wear. He has also been recognized with multiple awards for advocacy work for the AAPI community, including receiving the 2021 Footwear News Award for Positive Social Impact. On top of Philip's many awards, he most recently co-designed costumes for the new Disney Plus series, American Born Chinese. Now, it is my great honor and privilege, on behalf of the Board of Trustees for the California State University, to bestow the Honorary Doctorate of Fine Arts to Philip Lim. So, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dr. Philip Lim.
Thank you. Wow, it is such an honor to be here. I guess my mom's in the audience tonight. This is my first graduation ceremony in my entire life, and what a way to do it, right? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty members, fellow graduates, and the esteemed board of Cal State University of Long Beach. Today, I stand before you overwhelmed with gratitude as I accept this prestigious honorary doctorate degree from the College of Arts. I'm truly humbled by this recognition and deeply honored to be joining the ranks of the remarkable individuals that have come before me. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere appreciation to Trustee Wenda Fong and the esteemed board of Cal State University of Long Beach. CSULB has played a pivotal role in shaping the lives and futures of countless students, and I'm proud to be one of them. I must also extend my heartfelt thanks to the faculty and staff of this remarkable university. Your tireless dedication, unwavering commitment to excellence, and passion for teaching have inspired generations of students, including myself. I would like to shout out my professors, Dr. Sue Stanley, Dr. Suzanne Marshall, Ms. Cheryl, and the late Ms. Jean Hardy, all whom played a pivotal role in shaping my academic experience and my professional future. I remember that day when I stumbled into the FCS building completely lost and looking for direction, and how you guys took me in and completely changed my path forever. Thank you for seeing me, breaking the rules for good, and encouraging me to pursue the world of fashion. Your guidance, kindness, and unwavering belief in me is why I stand in front of you guys here today. This moment is dedicated to my family, who have been my support system. I owe you the deepest gratitude, and especially to my immigrant mother, Hannah Lim, who is here tonight. Mom, your son's a doctor now. Even though I took an unconventional path, and to get here, everything worked out. We did it, and I love you so much. To all immigrant families and parents that have journeyed here in pursuit of the American dream, it is more than possible, and we welcome you. Lastly but not least, to all the graduates of 2023, congratulations. I'm so proud of you, so take a deep breath, give yourself a pat on the back, because you have reached this incredible milestone, and it only gets better from here. Your collective accomplishments and journeys have been diverse, but today we come together as a testament to our perseverance and the pursuit of knowledge and truth. I want to remind everyone that art, fashion, creative disciplines are an important reflection of our collective consciousness and a necessary catalyst for change. It has the power to challenge norms, break down barriers, and create a more inclusive and equitable world. Now is the time to lean in deeper and have the courage to pursue what brings you joy, because we all have been given a tremendous gift, and it is our responsibility to pay it forward by using education and influence to uplift everyone around us. And as we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let us carry the spirit of Cal State University of Long Beach with us. Thank you so much.
Our second honorary doctorate recipient is Jennifer U. Nelson. Jennifer, please join me at the podium. Jennifer U. Nelson was 4 years old when her parents and two older sisters immigrated to the United States from South Korea and settled in Lakewood, California, just a few miles from here. Jennifer loved to draw, like her sisters, and followed them to Cal State Long Beach to study art. In fact, she credits the beach for her discovery of animation. She said, and I quote, "When I was in college, a veteran storyboard artist came to talk to my class, and he showed us how he drew movies for a living. My mind exploded, and that led to the career in animation." And what a career it has been. After graduating from Long Beach in 1994 with a bachelor's degree in arts, Jennifer began her career in animation as a cleanup artist and then a storyboard artist before continuing to work her way up the ladder. In 2011, she directed DreamWorks Animation's Kung Fu Panda 2. Making her the first female to solely direct an animated feature film for a major studio. The film, as you can hear, was a massive critical and international box office success, with a worldwide gross of more than $665 million, making it one of the highest grossing films ever directed by a woman. Jennifer eventually became one of the first women to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature Film and to win the Annie Award for Best Directing in a Feature Production. What a truly remarkable and inspiring career, and there is so much more to come. So now, it is my great honor and pleasure on behalf of the Board of Trustees for the California State University to bestow the Honorary Doctorate of Fine Arts to Dr. Jennifer U. Nelson. The certificate, you want to do this?
Here's your diploma, another diploma.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
So let's take a picture.
Get a picture over here.
Oh, you want to open it up or no? Up close.
She's the great producer. We
Yeah.
just do what she says. Thank you so much. I'll hold that for you. Thank you.
So please welcome Dr. Jennifer U. Nelson.
Wow. This is crazy. Thank you, Wenda, and thank you for the Board of Trustees and everyone here today for this amazing honor. And I am so very honored to be here celebrating with you on your day, because this is your day. You've made it here. You've earned it every single step. I heard that 80% of you are students of color. 50% are the first generation in your family to graduate. Most of you chose a local college because it was just too expensive to live away from home and pay for classes. None of this has been easy for you, and I understand. My family came here when I was very little from South Korea. My parents worked incredibly hard in blue-collar jobs to support the family, but with 3 girls and my grandmother's support, it was never easy. My dad took every overtime hour he could get, and my mom worked back-breaking years just so we could have this chance to be here. I saw how hard it was for them. And for those of us growing up, seeing that level of struggle, nothing is guaranteed. That everything is at stake every single day is an ache we'll always remember. I remember how in grade school, I knew that I would never be able to afford college unless I did well. I remember sitting inside on sunny Saturday afternoons studying because I knew that if my grades fell too low, I wouldn't get enough scholarships to make it. So I sat there studying while I really wanted to be out there enjoying my childhood. I knew what the stakes were, as I'm sure you know. It's a heavy weight for such small shoulders. When I chose a college, I had to figure out what to do with my life. My sisters are both illustration majors at Cal State Long Beach, and I thought, if things turned out sideways, I might have to get a real job and help support the family. By the way, they're both doing great. They didn't need my help, but I didn't know that back then. I had a full tuition scholarship to USC, and I thought of becoming a biologist, but I couldn't afford to live away from home. So I followed my sisters to Cal State Long Beach and went all in on art. When I started classes at Cal State Long Beach, I was so afraid to fail. Failure was not an option. If I failed, then how could I help my family? I was afraid I wouldn't be good enough or talented enough or lucky enough to make all the years of sacrifice worth it. My art showed this. I wasn't enjoying myself, and the pressure showed in every single line. Then one of my professors said that she was going to grade our next painting as though we were working professionals. I did my painting, and I got a D. Yeah, I'd never gotten a D in an art class before, and you have to try pretty hard to get a D in an art class. But I got a D, and it was the best thing that could have happened to me. A D was not an F, but it's pretty close. I had failed, and I was still okay. in trying so hard to crawl out of that hole of survival, I hadn't allowed myself to actually accept the possibility of failure. It was too painful to conceive, but allowed me to see that it was not the end of the world. The acceptance of failure means the acceptance of risk, of experimentation, of reaching beyond what you think you may be able to reach. Risk is what art is all about. So, that's when the fun started. I no longer cared whether I was doing the right thing or the safe thing. I did what I wanted. I grew my hair out. I painted questionable things that would make most scholarship committees sweat and get very uncomfortable. In illustration class for our travel log assignment, I chose not Spain or Italy, but a village of cannibals. They wore fetish outfits, rode around on giant hogs, and you can imagine what their local cuisine was. It was people. When Hallmark came to recruit from my class, they looked at my portfolio and said rather politely that I just wasn't Hallmark material. It's not that I didn't work hard. I worked harder than ever, but I was no longer afraid. What was the world going to do to me? I had already seen hardship. I was not afraid to see more. I learned then the advantage of all the years of worry, of struggle that provided. I'd been working so hard my whole life, sacrificing so much as you have. Nothing was given to us. Nothing was easy. We've been the equivalent of marathon runners training in the thin air of a mountaintop. We've had a lifetime of training under harder conditions than anyone from an easy life. We know what it is to struggle, and yet we are still here. We are still okay. This place that I worked so hard to get to, the college that I thought was the end of my journey, was only a ledge of rest before continuing that hard climb, and I had earned the calluses to keep climbing. This is something I carry with me every single day of my career. Every time I enter a new room and feel like an outsider, I just take a deep breath and continue on. Every time I am told that something just can't be done that way, I look for a way and keep going. Every day through every job I've had moments where I felt scared, alone, and was 99.9% sure I would get fired, but I still kept going. Because adversity is our friend, our teacher, our reason we are strong enough to take on the next challenge and the next. So I know, as you reach your graduation, as you're about to leave this little ledge of rest, that you are scared, that you're worried about your future, that you may wonder if you have it in you to succeed. But I say that you've made it this far, that the next steps up this mountain are not any different than what you've already had to endure. You know what you're doing, so just keep going. Thank you to my professors, Martha Collins, who gave me that much-needed dose of reality, David Hadlock for running the best illustration department in recent memory and for putting up with my cannibal fixation, to Robin Richardson for showing her work out in the world to inspire those of us following her. Thanks to my sisters for leading the way. Thanks to my very patient and loving husband. Thanks to my mom and dad for always being so proud. Thank you, class of 2023. I'm honored to be among you. Congratulations.
Thank you. And congratulations to you, Dr. Lim, and to you, Dr. Yu Nelson. Thank you for your insights and thoughtful advice for our students, and thank you for joining us to celebrate these new and well-deserved honors for you both. And thank you again to Wenda Fong. Your presence here on behalf of the CSU system is always appreciated, and your words inspiring to us all. Thank you. As an artist and creative professional, I appreciate the opportunity to work within an institution that values and celebrates the arts and creative, innovative thinking. That appreciation starts at the very top, and I am grateful for the strong support the arts at CSULB receive from our president, Jane Close Conley. Please join me in welcoming our president to the podium. Welcome, Jane.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Dizamora. When I start thinking about what to say at commencement every year, the choices are endless because our campus is the source of countless stories, all written and enhanced by you. With 2, 3, 4, or more years at the beach, many of you started in an analog world, which only about 4% of your classes were taught remotely, and you lived through a period when only about 4% of your classes were taught in person. What a turnaround. But yet, you are here because of your resilience and because of your supportive faculty and staff. You've seen it all. Thanks for sticking it out together. I can only imagine that there were times when you thought about throwing it all away because your internet didn't work, or that remote classes simply did not engage, or that not coming to campus opened up other possibilities for you. Sticking it out with us, you have allowed us to achieve some pretty amazing beach facts, and I'll just mention a few. The Charquet Student Success Center, including the Bob Murphy Access Center, was completed just as some of you were arriving, and it has flourished in its mission because of help from many of you as tutors and mentors, and those of you who may have used their services. Because of you, Cal State Long Beach is ranked number 7 in the nation for awarding bachelor's degrees and number 13 in the nation for awarding master's degrees to Latinx students. CODA has earned numerous honors, too numerous to mention, about your art, your music, every single one of your departments. I share these to congratulate you for being part of building this great university. You are all the recipients of or forces behind these accolades. You all, like those before you, have been building a better beach for 74 years, and it's been noticed by others as we have the most undergraduate applications among the CSUs, and we're ranked about 8th in the nation. So as you begin your next adventures, remember we're grateful to all of you for supporting the continuous improvement of your university. Students, I pledge that your alma mater will keep innovating as a way to add value to your degrees. We also pledge to be rooted in our values that are also perhaps yours. Diversity is our strength. The public good is our responsibility. Teaching, learning, and discovery are central to who we are and all we do. And finally, compassion, creativity, and innovation characterize our culture. If we can continue to live by those values, you will be proud to call us your alma mater in the same way that we're so proud of all of you, what you've already accomplished, and all we know you will create for the world. All good wishes for all your next adventures, and go Beach!
Thank you, President Connolly. At this time, I am delighted to invite our university provost and senior vice president of academic affairs to the podium to recognize our master's candidates for graduation. Provost Karen Sissom-Gunn has been a guiding light within our academic halls, and the positive impact she has made on our university and within our college is tremendous. We embrace her vision and thank her for her generous and thoughtful leadership. Please join me in welcoming Provost Karen Sissom-Gunn.
Thank you, Dean Desmira. And good evening, Beach family and friends. So let's make it official. As Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs here at the beach, it is indeed my privilege to present the candidates for the post-baccalaureate degrees within the College of the Arts. Are you ready? All right. Will the candidates for the Master of Arts degree in Arts please stand if you're able to do so and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts degree in Art please stand at this time and remain standing if you're able to do so? Will the candidates for the Master of Fine Arts degree in Dance please stand at this time and remain standing if you're able to do so? Will the candidates for the Master of Arts degree in Human Experience Design Interactions please stand at this time and remain standing? Will the candidates for the Master of Arts degree in Music please stand at this time and remain standing if you're able to do so? Now, will the candidates for the Master of Music degree please stand if you're able and remain standing? Will the candidates for the combined Master of Fine Arts degree in Theater Arts Management and the Master of Business Administration please now stand if you're able to do so and remain standing? President Connolly, these candidates have completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty of the College of the Arts to receive their degrees. Congratulations, and remain standing.
Graduates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs and by your Dean and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all requirements the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Congratulations to all of our master's candidates, graduates, yay! Now, we will begin the recognition of our 2023 candidates for the bachelor's degrees. In order to do so, we will be inviting the chair or director of each of our academic departments to address and present their respective students. Students, we're going to ask you to stand department by department and work our way backwards through our department alphabet, beginning with the Department of Theater Arts and ending with the School of Art. Graduates and guests, please join me in welcoming Anthony Burns, Chair of the Department of Theater Arts, to the podium.
Graduates from the Department of Theater Arts, you did it. For nearly half of your study of the craft of live performance, of design for live performance, of writing, directing, and managing live performance, there simply was no live performance. But you found ways to create, to share stories, to move people with your art, even when we couldn't be in the same room together. You devised ways. You couldn't be stopped. Your stories had to be told. Your visions realized. Audiences reminded how essential it is to come to the theater and tackle the difficult questions of what it means to be human. Your stories, your talent make our world better. Thank you for your commitment to that talent and to sharing it with the world. There is so much that is great and powerful and true in all of you. Will all of the 2023 candidates for the bachelor's degrees earned within the Department of Theater Arts please stand if able to do so and be recognized? Theater undergraduate majors, soon to be graduates, congratulations. Please be seated as we continue to acknowledge each department's undergraduate majors. At the end of this important roll call through the college departments, we'll once again invite you all to be recognized as a full college cohort, as we did with the master's candidates, and then President Connolly will confer your appropriate degrees.
Thank you, Anthony. Please join me in welcoming Jeremy Arnold, director of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music, to the podium. Woo!
Thank you, Anne. I begin the recognition of the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music students on a note of sadness and loss. Alfonso Gomez was awarded his Bachelor of Music degree in performance posthumously. He left us too soon, and before he could celebrate his artistic and academic achievements with us. We miss him and honor him this evening. Now, graduates, the last several years have likely not been what you expected from your college experience. Through it all, you found ways to keep making music. Whether on Zoom or in a tent, you remained true to the emerging artist in you and excelled in your studies. Your desire and determination to improve has transformed you from music students to musician artists. Remember, it was not the grand performances, but rather your daily 1% improvements that have made all the difference. Today, we celebrate you. We celebrate your resilience, your determination, your grit, and your artistry. We look forward with great anticipation to how you will reshape the world through music. Will all the 2003 candidates for the bachelor's degrees earned within the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music please stand if you are able to do so and be recognized?
Jeremy, as our Bob Cole Conservatory graduates sit back down, please join me in welcoming Adam Moore, Chair of the Film and Electronic Arts Department, to the podium. Adam.
Good evening, filmmakers. Graduates from the Department of Film and Electronic Arts. Today marks the culmination of your hard work, passion, and dedication. Throughout your journey at the beach, you've honed your skills and discovered the unique stories you were born to tell. You've demonstrated creative resourcefulness and ingenuity, proving that cinematic brilliance can flourish regardless of the challenges you face. Your resilience and vision have shown through, and we are so proud of you. In times of uncertainty, we turn to stories that unite, heal, and inspire. As the world evolves, so does our need for tales that reflect our shared humanity. As the next generation of filmmakers, you possess the ability to bring those stories to life and create lasting change. You now embark on the next chapter of your lives. Never forget that the cinematic arts have the power to shape the world. May your work ignite conversations, bridge divides, and illuminate the beauty in our world. Will all the 2023 candidates for the bachelor's degrees earned within the Department of Film and Electronic Arts please stand if able to do so and be recognized?
Thank you, Adam. As our Film and Electronic Art graduates resume their seats, please join me in welcoming Deborah Satterfield, Chair of the Department of Design.
Hello, graduates from the Department of Design. I look at you and I see our design community. I see a group of creative individuals, each with their own unique brand and set of skills, who celebrate the unity of collaboration and the joy of innovative problem solving. The world needs you. We need your brains, we need your heart, your creative joy, and your practical and tangible skill sets. The world of design and the world in general is so much better with you in it. Together, we are design. Will all the 2023 candidates for the bachelor's degrees earned within the Department of Design please stand if able to do so and be recognized?
Thank you, Deborah. While our design graduates find their seats, please join me in welcoming Betsy Cooper, Chair of the Department of Dance, to the podium.
I love you guys. Congratulations, dancers. You have so much to be proud of, and we are so proud of you. You have persevered through so many challenges and along the way, discovered new ways of learning, making, and sharing dance. You've dazzled audience through deeply embodied storytelling and led us to ponder serious issues, both personal and global. Some of you may have arrived in the department with particular thoughts about what dance is and what dance can do. I am confident that each of you are graduating with a far richer understanding of the art form and the numerous ways to take your knowledge and experience into the world. As you do so, be grateful to those that helped you arrive at this moment, and take what you have learned and share it generously and with love in your hearts. Will the 2023 candidates for the bachelor's degrees earned within the Department of Dance please stand, kick your legs up, do some entre-chakat, and if able to do so. You did it, you guys. Dance on.
Thank you, Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. As our dance graduates resume their seats, please join me in welcoming Lori, there you are, Lori Gatlin, the Director of the School of Art, to the podium.
Thank you, Anne. Well, I would never be so impolitic to say that you've saved the best for last. I can honestly say that you've saved the biggest for last. Graduates from the School of Art, I wish our number was a little bit bigger today. I am saddened to announce that along with our friends in the Bob Cole Conservatory of Music, we also begin the recognition of our graduating class of 2023 with a posthumous degree. Amanda Yao's family is here in the stadium as we announce her posthumous Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design. Amanda's talents were not just creating original graphic design solutions, but the way she went about it. Amanda designed to her high criteria and was her most prominent critic. Reserved by nature, a perfectionist to a T, she did not showboat her own work but celebrated that of others. Her classmates loved her both at the university and high school levels. She was the master of sarcasm with a bit of dry humor. Her peers gravitated to her. Beyond academics, she loved national parks and hikes while embellishing the world with her infectious smile. Amanda, we miss you. Graduates, you, as members of the School of Art graduating class of 2023, you represent the largest, most diverse department in the entire campus of CSULB, and your work shows it. You are unique, bold, questioning, curious, epic, intimate, creative, powerful, and impactful. We hate to lose you, but we love to set you free. I'm going to do this a little bit different. Will the art education candidates please stand up and remain standing? Art historians, please join them. Animation, please rise. Ceramics, please stand. Drawing and painting candidates, please join. Fiber, metals, and wood candidates, please rise. Graphic design, join in. Illustration, please stand. Photo candidates, please join. Printmaking, sculpture, please join in. And the BA studio majors, the largest group of all, stand and be recognized. Thank you all. Congratulations. We're happy you're here.
Thank you to our outstanding college chairs and directors for presenting your students for graduation. It's now time for all of the CSULB College of the Arts candidates for the 2023 bachelor's degree to stand if able to do so and remain standing. Art, dance, design, film, music, and theater. President Connolly, these candidates have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for their respective degrees and have been approved by the faculty to receive their degrees.
Bachelor's candidates, you have been recommended to me by the Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, and by your Dean, and by your distinguished faculty. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon each of you who has fulfilled all requirements the appropriate bachelor's degrees with all the rights and privileges thereto. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This signifies the completion of your undergraduate degree. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Congratulations all. As our in-stadium celebration concludes, I would like to again thank and acknowledge our College of the Arts faculty, staff, and academic leadership. Your exceptional efforts, dedication, and ingenuity have enabled and strengthened our academic and artistic successes and the tremendous sense of community for for which our college is justifiably proud. To all our guests and graduates, please note that graduate recognition stages are set up in front of the stadium and will be available for all graduates to cross, hear their name announced, and pose for pictures in front of their graduate slide and with family, friends, and faculty all around. Faculty marshals, commencement volunteers, and stadium staff can assist you in finding your way to these graduate recognition stages. Finally, to all our graduates and their loved ones, congratulations again and again, and thank you. Thank you for being here and sharing your joy and your accomplishments with us. Congratulations, class of 2023.